Hi everyone, good morning. This is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. If you are not 18 years or older, this video content is not intended for you. I just have a quick update, guys, on the Dollar Tree die cut cards. As I was working with them this morning, I realized I had a pink pack of the die cuts. So I cut out my had created a silhouette file for the blue ones, and I assumed they were all the same. Guess what, guys? They're not the same. So they're all shaped different. So anyway, this is what the silhouette file looks like, and this is for the blue butterflies. For the pink ones, I had to create a new file. There's the yellow and the orangey ones. These are also shaped different. So if you stack them up together, if I stack up the pink and the orange, you're going to see that there is a slight difference in them. Or let me see, let me put this one back to back. You see the white around it? They're all shaped different. So for every one that I use, I have to create a file. But it's not very difficult, guys. All I do is put it in, I tape it to a piece of white paper, some low tack tape, and I scan it in my brother's scan and cut and I do the outline on it. On the blue one, it was a little difficult. I did have to tweak the cutting. They're called nodes, the little dots. Well, I had to tweak those because it wasn't a smooth cut. So I had to eliminate some of those. But on the pink one, I didn't have any trouble. Anyway, after you scan it, you do the outline and you like the way it is. When it's time to save, it gives you an option to what do you want to do with it. I send it to my computer, and on my computer is where I create another one, and then I mirror it, I flip it, and then I line them up, and then I bring it in close until they're overlapping right here on the tip of the wings. When I like the way that looks, then I weld, and that gives me the base for my card base. But before I do that, I always duplicate to have an extra one on the side that's not altered at all whatsoever. Because with that one I used to do layering pieces, or if I need a solid back. For instance, on this one, I created the pink one, and I did like a shaker on this one, and I added the tool, and to be quite honest, I hardly ever do that, but I did this time. But I found that it was difficult to glue this down where it has the notch, where it's notched in like this right here. It was difficult. So if you're not sewing, that's when it's going to become difficult, and then it doesn't look very neat on the back. So I needed to create another one exactly the same so I could back it up and that it would look neat on the back. I recommend that if you're doing something that's shaped like this and you want to make it into a shaker with the tool, then I would recommend that you stitch all the way around the butterfly after you put the tool on it, and just leave yourself a little opening where you can put in the shaker bits and then stitch it back up, and then tuck everything to the back before you trim. Tuck everything to the back and glue it, and then add a layering piece to the back to make it look more clean. I didn't do that. All I did, I was, gluing it to the back. I didn't stitch, and I was losing a little bit of my shaker bits, so I had to go back and glue it down some more, but I recommend stitching it. Anyway, I didn't really have any pink roses. I had this on a strip that I think my friends Sonia had gifted that to me, and it had these little diamond shaped rhinestones, and I just used a piece of that and an extra rose that I took off the strip to put on my butterfly. And I tucked in a piece after, even though I did the shaker, I went ahead and tucked in another piece of pink tulle underneath to give it more fullness. And me personally, I feel like by making the shaker, it really toned down the color. As you can see, it's really toned down, and I like this vivid color better. That's my personal opinion. So the next one I make, I'm not going to do a shaker because I don't want to tone it down. I like the vibrancy of the colors. I like it that they're very vibrant. But the shaker looks pretty too. It does look pretty. Then I added my gold piece again with the gold foil paper. And I did put a backing on this, like I said. See, I added another one because I had tucked in the tool to the back and I wanted it to look neat. So I had to tuck in the tool and glue it down. Then then I added the layering piece to the back. I added again the strip right here for the easel part to hold it up, and then I just added the word mom right here. And this font, font is from Anna Griffin. It's her new fonts that she did this year in I think it was National Craft Month or something like that. I picked these up then. So anyway, if you're going to do any of the butterflies, because I know some of you ladies said you had them, if they do not line up perfectly, then you're going to have to create a card base for them. And there's only two very large, of the real large butterflies, there's only two large ones in each pack, or in the ones that I have. And then all I did was emboss the pieces. This is embossed as well. And the back is layered up and embossed as well. So it came out really, really pretty. But I wish I hadn't done the shaker part because I didn't like the way it toned it down. I did make an adjustment on the ones that I created yesterday. I just I gathered a piece of tulle. I cut maybe a 4-inch strip of tulle, and all I did was just open it like this and just cut a strip off about 4 inches, and then I gathered it down the center, and I glued it down with some hot glue, and then I went ahead and re-glued the gold die cut back on top. And I love the way the tool, I think it adds a little extra something to it. There's that one, and then here's the other one. I already had it in the box tucked away. And there is this one. Look at how pretty they look with that tool added to it. So I think it looks really, really pretty. I mean, you could even add stamens for the little antennas that the butterflies have. Do they have them? Yeah, I think they do. The little antennas on the butterflies, you could actually add a stamen there to add that to that. I mean, it's you're just limited to your imagination. But that's the only other thing that I did, and I wanted to let you all know that all the butterflies are different. None of them are the same. If you want the file for the two that I've created, the blue and the pink, you can email me and I will email you the SVG files for that. And the reason I'm not selling those is because really you can only use, I mean, you can use them for other, I mean, you guys are creative. You can do other things with it. But the main thing that I created them for was for these butterfly die cuts from the Dollar Tree. But anyway, I do have a file for the pink ones and for the blue ones. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day. I hope that this helps you. Another thing that I did notice on the pink one is that I glued my gold butterfly a little bit too low. So make sure to line up your butterfly to the top. Because of these points sticking out, they kind of get a little bent when I put them on the easel because they're just a tad too low. Like I needed to move up just 1/8 of an inch. But all in all, I love the way it came out. And if you like the muted colors like that with the shaker bits in it, then by all means do it that way. But me personally, I think I like seeing the vibrant colors on the butterfly. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day and God bless. I will link my email in the description box in case you want this file. Thanks for watching. Bye.